TFNN. Headline News Update.
Hi everyone, Basil Chapman here on this 30th day of December, 2 days to go, and then the market wraps up for 2020. And what we're doing here is we're looking at the Dow, which had a high today of 30,525. It's down about 30 points from there. It's at 30,489. Now, this is interesting. Yesterday's high went right to that green. How many times have we done this? Right to the green line. So here we are in this noontime Tiger Financial News Network update. And what are we looking at? The market's only up, open about, 3.5 hours? 2.5 hours? Yeah, 2.5 hours. And holding very nicely, up over 144 points right now. Holding this pink. This is the start of the Chapman Wave Inside Track Repellent line. And it goes to the green line. Why is that green? Because once it breaks out, that's taking 2.5 month consolidation to the upside in about a 7-degree angle. I meant to check that out. 7-degree angle to the upside. And if it breaks out, it says you've raised the base of support, and that's really all it does. But it's really important if it can do that. Up in the 30,750s, that would be very impressive. Looking at the S&P, SPX.X, here we are. So S&P is under yesterday's high of 3756.12. It's at 3738. Not a big deal, but the market did close yesterday, the S&P close to its low, and now it's in the middle of the range. That's important, and it's a leg D in the weekly. So we're going to be looking at parameters. I'm going to be doing that on my show coming up in the next few minutes. As soon as we're done with this, we're looking at the QQQ, which also didn't make a new high today. Just missed it. 314.69 was the high yesterday, all-time high, leg D/B. And the most important thing is that the high today is 314.49, 20 cents off that. We'll see what happens, and I'll give those parameters when we get back from my show. And the next thing we're looking at is the IWM. The Russell 2000 hasn't taken out yesterday's high, let alone the all-time high of Tuesday at 201.8 of Monday, 201.18. So we're going to talk about all these different parameters, what to look for next week, and now we're going to go to the gold. Gold was up a little bit before. It's up $8 at 18.90, all within that range that we're talking about. That poor old dollar, the dollar's broken to a new low, down at 89.69. We'll talk about all of these different things in my show coming up. Don't forget, last 2 days to get the opening call, my daily newsletter at